Hello everyone, my name is Sameer Tendulkar and I'm a content creator for Khal.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make gulab jamun. Gulab jamun is a very famous dessert in India. A lot of people love gulab jamun, and the recipe for it is very simple too. A lot of people actually say that it's easier to make gulab jamun than to say gulab jamun. There's actually a funny incident that goes with that. There are like 10 people who work in my office, and I went to an Indian store one day and I got 20 gulab jamuns. So everyone would get 2 pieces. So I took it there and I microwaved them. I put them in a paper plate. Everyone got 2 pieces. Now everyone is having a paper plate with 2 gulab jamuns each in it, and like five of them. Like not everyone was present at the time. So there were 5 people and they were eating gulab jamuns. And all of a sudden Maria is going by. Now Maria at that time was the only female in our office. So she's going by and she bakes really good. I think you can see her guava pineapple recipe somewhere below over there. So she's walking by and she's asking us, "What are you guys having?" So one of the guys shouts, "Sameer's brown balls." I'm like, "Oh, that's not what it's called." And she's like, "Ew!" And then anyway, so she tasted the gulab jamun and she was like, "Wow, these are good. What do you call them?" And I was like, "Gulab jamun." And she nodded her head. So I was like, okay. And then, so all these guys are eating, and then Herson is going by. Herson is the only professional chef in our office. He actually has a degree from Monroe College. That's supposed to be like one of the best, actually the best cooking or culinary school in all of New York City. So he's graduated from there. So he was passing by. So Maria called him, "Herson, come here, taste Sameer's brown balls." I'm like, "Oh God, you guys are hopeless." Anyway, so all of them had gulab jamuns and they all loved it. So, and they all were like, "Sameer, can we get the recipe? Can we get the recipe?" So I was like, "Okay, fine. I'll make a video, put it on Khal.com, and you guys can check it." So here, I'm going to show you how to make gulab jamun, and let's go. So in order to make the gulab jamun, you will need 1 cup of milk powder, 1.5 cup of sugar, a little bit, half a teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure you get baking powder and not baking soda. They're a little different from each other. Cardamom seeds. If you're using cardamom seeds, you can crush them. They give your gulab jamun a really good aroma. You can use cardamom powder too, but freshly crushed cardamom gives you a way better aroma is what I heard. So cardamom, 1 egg. Egg is optional. You can use water instead of egg, but egg gives your gulab jamun a cake-like softness. And food color. Food color is again optional. It is used to color the sugar water. Usually the conventional colors are yellow or orange, but here we have red, yellow, green, blue. So you can knock yourself out whatever you choose. But yellow and orange are usually the conventional colors. So that's our ingredient list. So let's get started. So once you added 2 cups of water to your pot, you can heat it. So I'm going to use 1.25 cup of sugar. That's half. Another half. And a quarter. So I've added 1.25 cup of sugar to 2 cups of water. I know it sounds like a lot, but it is actually a sweet dish. So this is now. Once you have this over here, we let it boil, and then remember this has to be constantly heating. So even try to keep it at a low flame and keep it hot, because while you make the rest of the stuff, this has to heat and in order to dissolve. So what you could do is you could keep stirring this while this dissolves. So now in order to make the gulab jamun, you will need 1 cup of milk powder. This is half a cup, so we're using 2 of this. So 1 cup of milk powder, a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure it's baking powder and not baking soda. They're a little different. If you use baking soda, this will be too much and it could make your gulab jamuns crack. So half a teaspoon of baking powder. We have freshly ground cardamom over here. If you use cardamom powder, it's good. If you're not using cardamom powder, make sure you crush the cardamom really well. If there are green leaves in there, it could come in your mouth while you're eating it. So make sure you crush them really well. And once you have that dry mixture, just mix it really well. Now that our dry mixture is ready, we need to make this into small balls to make them into gulab jamuns. So in order to do that, we need to add half a tablespoon of oil, a little bit of oil. This helps it, this keeps it from being sticky. And then we crack an egg. Like I said, the egg is optional. You can use water instead of egg. But if you use water, just make sure you add the water slowly. Now you mix it. Now that your dough is ready, make sure it's not too tough or else your gulab jamuns will be tough. Just start rolling them into balls. So we take this and we roll them into a ball. Remember, whatever size your gulab jamun, whatever size you roll them, it's going to be twice that size. So make them accordingly. So this is one. Okay, remember, now we had our sugar water on the other burner and it was heating on the other side. Now to that sugar water, we will add half a lime. Now the reason why we add lime is to make sure that the water does not crystallize. Although I had a pretty big lime over there, so I'm using just half of that half. Now we have to add our food color. Usually try to go with yellow or orange. Now I don't have orange, so I'm going to use 2 drops of yellow and a little bit of red. So if my craft teacher was correct, that should give me orange. Okay, make sure, so now this is ready. So just put it on another burner and let it be warm, because once your gulab jamun is, once we fry our gulab jamun, we need to put it in hot, possibly boiling sugar water. So make sure your sugar water is hot and it's on the other side. So now let's start boiling our gulab jamuns. Okay, now we are heating the oil for the gulab jamun. Now make sure you don't heat the oil too hot. The oil has to be a little hot, not too hot. If your oil is too hot, it will burn the gulab jamuns from the outside and not cook it enough on the inside. So your oil has to be, just make sure it's on a medium flame or low flame, depending on the kind of burner that you use. Now what I have done is I have a really small ball over here. It's like 1/4 the size of the regular gulab jamuns that we have. So I'm just going to dip this oil in the pan. Now as soon as this small ball floats, I know that my gulab jamun are ready to be put in. And there we go, it popped up. So I don't know if you guys noticed it, but it's actually floating now. So now that means that it's time to put the rest of the gulab jamuns, and let's leave that small guy in there. So we're going to put our gulab jamuns in one by one. Now that we've boiled our gulab jamuns, we need to add it to the sugar water. So remember, we had the sugar water which was on the other burner, and it was heating on the other burner. Now we boiled it over here, it's boiling. Now we need to add the gulab jamuns from the boiling oil and put it in the sugar water. So now add one by one all of them to the sugar water and let it boil. So this is the final product, the gulab jamuns. We added the gulab jamuns to the hot boiling sugar water, and we turned the flame off, and we kept it standing for around 10 minutes. And now this is the final product, the gulab jamuns. Now in 2 minutes, let's taste to see how it's come out. So we are going to take a small piece out of this. Let's see how it looks. Oh my god, this is so soft. It's amazing. You guys should definitely try this at home. I guarantee it, you will love it, and it's very less chances of you messing up. It's super simple to make. So if you like this recipe, click on the like button. If you made this recipe, click on the I made it button and add your photos. And I would love to see how your recipes came out. And if you like me, if you like the recipes that I make, follow me on cal.com and you'll get to see all of the recipes that I make. Thank you and have a great day.